Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finals of Friday Night Smite. This is gonna be Team Legion going up against Final Stand. First match of the grand finals. I'm gonna introduce the boys on blue, which is Legion. My buddy here is gonna introduce you the boys on red. So here we go. On Team Legion, we got Pain of Beyond on the Sylvanas support. Aduro gonna be taking the Kukulkan mid. Well played on the Vamana. Gonna be going into the solo lane. Panic Cat playing the AD carry Freya. And DJ Pernicus once again in the Mercury jungle.
And on Team Final Stand, we have I Am Domo as Geb, Auxilia in the mid lane as the Poseidon, Jag Predator on Thor in the jungle, Vortexum as Hercules in the solo lane, and Sergeant Brute as on her for the ADC of Final Stand. All right, who has the better fight here? Both these teams are really scary. Man,
well, Mercury doesn't do anything. Level
Mercury?
1. So if you're talking about level 1, then I'm going to have to favor Final Stand.
I'm talking. Let's talk 20 minutes in. Who are we looking to?
Okay, then
20 minutes in.
Assuming the game's even, then Legion is going to be going in with a huge amount of momentum because Freya is disgusting late game. You pair that with Mercury, how are you going to stop that? Well, the only thing
and then well played can just be Legion, right up front, beating your face, and while Aduro gets one tornado on you and you're dead, and Pain of Beyond can just pull you right back into it if you somehow get out. The only problem with Legion is that their teamfight is kind of lacking. Their teamfight setup is kind of lacking. They have Pain of Beyond, that's it, in terms of teamfight setup. Right, they don't have a lot of CC. Well played can in your face, but can't really do it. It can't make you go a certain direction. Yeah, he can't push you anywhere at all. Whereas we see Vortexum on Hercules can definitely pull you and push you. Sergeant Brute can stun you. We have Thor ult. We have the cripple from the pool, and Geb with one of the best setups in the game. They have a lot of CC, so it really comes down to that. I think if they can execute that well and just abuse it, they can do just fine. But if they don't die before that's going to be the problem. They could die before they even get anything set up.
That is the problem, and pressure is in the AD carry lane going to go to Legion because of Sylvanas. Single-handedly, Sylvanas Geb doesn't really do much. In the lane, right lane is going to go to Final Stand. Well, actually, Hercules is, going to go Final Stand. Hercules can pressure Vamana really hard in the early game. I don't expect anybody to die, but we see some aggression in the left lane right now. I Am Domo taking a lot of damage, going to be knocking both players up, and Final Stand taking a lot of damage right now. Taking a lot of
going to take down I Am Domo.
Panic Cat.
Woo! He lands that
was
one
just
last
really well
pulse.
played Panic Cat.
I can't believe he landed that one last pulse right there. Like that was so close, and he just was able to chunk it down. That early game Freya damage is pretty strong. It's just slow. It's really hard to land it all, and you don't get that many pulses. So that only at level 3, especially the pull gonna miss. That might have been spelled death. Ron here, he probably would have just jumped out though as well. Take a look at the mid. What do you think of the mid lane right now? Mid lane, I mean, Kukulkan can easily just tornado that and just walk away easily. He's such a safe, farmy god that you can just do. In like late game, he does so much damage with that tornado, especially if you land the 1. You can proc Soul Reaver on the 1 and then just get the 3 as well. We played an assault earlier where we saw that Kukulkan was constantly taking me out because of the proc Soul Reaver into the ult. It's just such high damage. Granted, his ult.
Well, here's the thing. I think Auxilia is going to have an advantage because Kukulkan ult's a lot harder to hit than Kraken. Kraken, you just put in the guy.
Very much so, yeah. But if he lands his 1 and slows him, if he levels that decently, granted, you don't want to level your 1 right away. That's
no, you don't want to level your 1.
No, you want to leave that till a little bit later. So that setup takes a while to really get going. It's definitely in favor. Yeah, it's definitely in favor of Auxilia. But let's take a look at left lane right now. What are Connor and Auxilia doing? Or I mean, excuse me, Jag Predator and Auxilia doing?
Well, it looks like I Am Domo is going to take a spill right here. I Am Domo is taking a lot of damage right now. It looks like Thordog is going to hit all 2 players. Pain of Beyond gets taken out. Panic Cat gets taken out. 2 on the board for Final Stand. They are taking a decent victory off of that. However, if you look at the graphs, it's still even because Team Legion is out farming, and it looks like there's going to be a boxing battle in the right Harpies right now. DJ Perkins rotating, Vortex going up against well played, missing the thing, but but DJ Pernicus is going to be doing a lot of damage to Rotexum here. Looks like Rotexum is going to take a spill as he is knocked into the air, just a couple of hits, and he is going to die before the board even comes out. So that is a 2-for-1 all across the board. It looks like a Crocodile is going to come out, doesn't hit anybody. I Am Domo is in a lot of trouble against DJ Pernicus, ulted, but it can't finish the job. They couldn't finish it. Just retreating way too early.
That's unfortunate. They really needed that pick right there to keep them kind of relevant. Graph's obviously not too far off. This is definitely anyone's game at only 4 minutes in, and no one really has that big of a lead right now. But that would have put Legion back on top, even though secured a bigger lead. They have a pretty good lead right now. Well, not pretty good lead. I'm just saying that they have a 500 gold lead and 500 XP lead. That's half a wave.
There's no lead.
That's really nothing. So that is very, very even. Just picking that Gab off would have been really, really nice to have. But we're gonna see Sergeant Brute in a lot of trouble here. He gets whooped up in the air and just 1v1 in Freya right now, but Sylvanas is here to go, and he's just gonna nice pull through the wall, and he's gonna ult him up in the air. We're gonna see the pulse come out, but Honor's gonna turn and burn while Freya goes up in the air and able just to take him out. But the Geb shield saves him, but it's a little bit longer. Knock up there as well. Freya does not have pulse, just looking to take him down. Panic Cat gonna take out Sergeant Brute with a well played just auto attack there. That was really, really close to being a turnaround for Sergeant Brute. Nice shield there by Domo, but not able to save him for long. Ooh, that was rough. That pull, though.
MVP.
You cannot get pulled through the tower. That was a no-scope pull right there, and that was amazing. I cannot believe that. He landed that. He was gone. Sergeant Brute was gone from that fight. He just jumped over that wall and he was gone. I cannot believe that.
All right. Well, to be fair, Honor's jump is extremely predictable because it just has a really long wind-up time, so it's not as hard to hit the pole on Honor as somebody else with a jump.
Right.
Because of that. So
I'm not gonna take anything away from Band of Beyond there. That was definitely one of the best pulls. Definitely the best pull I've seen all day. Really, really secured that, and that's gonna give Freya a little bit of an edge. 2-1 right now. Freya. You do not want to be against Freya when she is farmed on you like that. Panda Cat going to be doing a lot of damage here. We're seeing Sergeant Brute getting aggressed on again right there. If he had gotten pulled, that might have spelled a little more trouble for him as well. Panda Cat doesn't have the ult, though, to really finish it off like we saw last time. Neither does Sergeant Brute, though, to turn around and fight.
Indeed. And Panda Cat at this point, we can say that he's big. Even though he's not that far ahead of Sergeant Brute, we have to look at momentum. And momentum is the name of the game. There's going to be an engagement in the left lane right now. I Am Domo uses ultimates traded so far. Panic Cat is going on I Am Domo while Pain of Beyond is getting aggressed onto by Sergeant Brute, but it looks like I Am Domo is going to fall. And Sergeant Brute is in a lot of trouble right now. Going to try to take out Pain of Beyond, but he's not going to make it. Trying to juke everything he can, and he's going to put a pillar there. But Panic Cat is on the chase. Last Paul is going to take him out in the middle lane. It looks like there's going to be an awkward positioning from DJ Pernicus. DJ Pernicus doesn't even care. He's just going to go on Vortexum. Vortexum might have been trapped, but now DJ Pernicus gets taken out by Jag. Predator. The fight is still going on. Well play is going on. Vortexum looks like he's going to take a spill. Here's Well Play can actually get the kill, but Vortexum is able to. No! Vortexum gets sniped by Well Played. Really well played by Well Played. And now he is going to get Kraken, but the thing is he uses his ultimate, goes into Big Baby, and he is going to make it out alive. Disengage. You're not killing that baby. It's too hard.
That fight. I mean, okay, let's talk late game here. And we're going to start to see late game happen a lot earlier than normally. Handicap's already 4-1. That is scary right now. We already see full shoes in the Magi on Freya. That's giving him a lot of damage. The pole just misses on Thor there, barely missing. But Panda Cat is killing it with Freya right now. But we have to give a lot of props to Pantheon with a lot of setup right now. It was interesting to see them both go on the supports first. We saw Sergeant Brute and Panda Cat both go for the supports rather than each other. And Geb just getting picked off in the back line. And then we saw Sergeant Brute was just way out of place then because of that. Pings are coming out there on Thor. They know he's there. They're looking for that. Watch him just back away. Panic and DJ Pernicus just see it coming. They're just going to walk right into the tower. They have wards everywhere. Look at Final Stand's wards. But the only ward that saved them, Legion, was that one mid ward right there. And that's all they needed to see that rotation coming out from Thor. Sometimes that's all it takes is one ward.
Indeed. I want to talk about DJ Pernicus' performance today. He's 1-1-0, but he hasn't been setting up that much. He's been getting picked off like pretty much all day today. So I mean, he's playing Mercury. He's hanging on. He's even sort of with the Thor. He's down about 300 gold, but hang on, there might be an engagement right now. Pain to Beyond is gonna get aggressed onto. There's gonna be a fight. I am Domo forced to use his ultimate. Fridge is doing way too much damage. Pain to Beyond comes in. Panicat uses his ultimate. I am Domo gets pulled and rooted at this point, but right now Sergeant Brew is in a really awkward position. Jumps in and Kraken isn't gonna do much. Protexum is able to kill Adoro right now. Pain to Beyond is gonna get aggressed onto by Jag Predator, but DJ Pernicus is here. Jag Predator uses his Beast Panicat is in the front, just tanking everything up, going ham on everybody. Look at team final stand. Everybody on the team well played has rotated in for this fight, but I don't know if he can get anybody. Maybe if Vortexum might take a spill here, but Vortexum pulls it well played. You might not want to be pulling in that target, but Vortexum is able to survive. In the meantime, Jag Predator gets taken down, just gets caught out. Can't make it out alive.
Pernicus looking to ult possibly on mid lane right now. He wants it bad, and he does go for it. He's going to go for it. DJ Pernicus is getting Auxilia, looking to maybe go on Vortexum right here, but he's in a bad place. He's going to get knocked up. On her going to jump, but he does dash out of it. If we see the spear, and he misses the spear, Big Baby going to come up saying, get off my DJ Pernicus, get away from him. I'm going to save him, and he's going to go. Meanwhile, in the back line, we're going to see Legion easily take down the Gold Fury while they are all aggressing them up there. Maybe looking to pick off Geb here as well. This is, oh, nice pull there by him. Geb's going to get pulled. He's going to get the tornado on him. He's chunking down right a bit. DJ Pernicus is going to grab him well played just takes him out. I am Domo going to take a spill. This is looking really bad for Final Stand as Legion is just trucking down towards the finish line.
This is where DJ Pernicus is shining right now, setting up a lot of skills, but things Pain to Beyond gets picked off by Jag Predator right there. And perhaps just overstaying his welcome. But DJ Pernicus, I was saying before, his performance hasn't been on point this game, but now he's really starting to shine, setting up a lot of stuff. He got the kill on Auxilia in the middle lane.
He's like, yeah, whatever, wow, I'm going to show you exactly. Up. Like, he's like, you need to shut up. I'm going to show you what I can do with Mercury. That ult mid lane was awesome. He would have been dead otherwise, though, but well played. Very, very good soul lane we've seen. He is really, really the huge crux for Legion. Honestly, like their kickstand. As a solo should be, and he just really knows how to play, knows when to rotate, and he's been there at the most opportune times, really playing Vamana well, using Vamana's ult like he should, and just abusing that, and just 1v3 people to make him walk away from DJ Pernicus, and they couldn't do anything about it, as he just walked in and zoned them, while they could just easily take the Gold Fury because of it.
Exactly, and right now, well, Legion taking up commanding lead, but there's no towers down. And I think the star player of this game is really just Panicat. And for this team, Panicat is 5-1-1 at this point, shining every single game. He is the AD carry. He is the super fed Freya at this point. It's going to be hard to stop that snowball, considering that Final Stand doesn't have too much burst. They got Poseidon, but he is pretty far behind. He only has boots, and that's it. Jag Predator is going to be into the sky. There's an engagement in the mid. Looks like Auxilia is getting aggressive onto Aduro. Is going to take him out, but Aduro is going to get killed by Jag Predator. Jag Predator is now looking his sights on DJ Pernicus. Beautiful stun. I am Domo gets the kill.
One last auto
attack. That's going to be a 2-for-1.
Those Geb auto attacks are just way too strong. I mean, we see a lot of. I know one of our viewers right now, Sergeant Spug, likes to steal a lot of kills with Geb with auto attacks. And he just claims, he's like, dude, I don't know, man. They're too strong. They do too much damage. Look at Panda Cat right now. This positioning. Savannah's going to ult Sergeant Brute. He's trying to jump away, but Panda Cat just chunking him down. He's dodging a lot of those pulses, and he turns around and spears him away. Oh, he's going for it. He's going deep. Panda Cat ulting through the tower, but misses. He's on the wrong side of the tower right now. He wants to chunk down. And he does. Panda Cat chunks down Sergeant Brute before Jag Predator just walks in and easily spins the win and destroys him, along with a little help from the tower there. That was kind of a misplay by Panda Cat. Nice to get that kill, but he's so far ahead that we cannot see him go down like that. That is not worth dying when you're that far ahead. We want to see you keep farming, keep pushing objectives. They are getting a lot of kills right now, but Legion is not getting any objectives.
No, they're not, and we need to see Legion get aggressive. Thing is, Panicat, you expect to see how Aduro looks like he's getting aggressive onto right now. Aduro is in some trouble, but he's just gonna stay and fight. Auxilia, beautiful agent's gonna dodge the Kukulkan ultimate. Kukulkan's gonna take his fill. It looks like Auxilia is in a lot of trouble right now. Auxilia gonna crack and DJ Pernicus list. with like 1% health. That was an
Yeah.
amazing bait. 2-4-0. Legion just playing way too aggressive right there, but they still take a lead. Nonetheless, well played is rotating into the mid, trying to do everything he can. I'm just over aggression. Nothing else to say. Jag Predator's been playing really well. 6-1-4, but he's not that far ahead. He's even in terms of levels. He's about 7,000 or 700 gold ahead of DJ Pernicus right now. The problem with Legion not being able to take down towers is because Freya doesn't do any damage to.
Yep, definitely to Freya. I mean, we're gonna see team fights really go in favor of Legion because of Freya, but team fights aren't everything when you're not taking objectives. Look at the pinging coming out right at the Gold Fury. They're like, guys, someone's here. And I don't know what they're even pinging. There's no one there right now. I think that was Legion pinging, showing that Thor is right there, maybe looking to ult mid-wave. Right now, Aduro, let's talk about Aduro. The carry of the last Legion game we watched, now 1-3.
He's not doing anything this game. He's not doing anything.
It's because of his pick. I don't think he's that comfortable with Kukulkan. Even if he is, Kukulkan is a very hit-or-miss god. Late game definitely does a lot of damage. He's really good at just dumping damage because of that tornado, but it's so hard to land his ult. We've seen all of his ult miss, except for the one that landed on Exilia, and Exilia just aegis out of it. So dealing, like you said, no setup. We just don't see any. It was a problem you talked about right away. There's going to be no setup from Legion. Their team fight is not that great, and that's exactly showing because Aduro cannot land an ult because of that. Meanwhile, Final Stand, their team fight is great. They're just so far behind right now that they're getting chunked down way too fast, especially because Pandicant's just dumping all the damage.
Indeed. But they're not too far behind. 3,000 experience different. Gold difference is going to depend on this Gold Fury right now. There's going to be a massive engagement right now. Legion takes the Gold Fury. Auxilia takes out Pain of Beyond. DJ Pernicus misses everybody who's ultimates in the backline right now trying to get some kills. Well played. Looks like he's going to be taking out Auxilia. In the meantime, Jag Predator gets taken out. DJ Pernicus falls, and so does Auxilia. Panicat is going to get a double kill in the middle of the fight, but it looks like he's going to take a spill as well. Juking for his life. Juking gets bouldered. Thorough kills Sergeant Brute. Thorough finally going on the board. 2, 3, and 4, and now Vortexum is gonna get aggressed onto. I don't know if they're gonna get this kill. He's gonna be pretty hard, but it looks like Vortexum wants to keep fighting. No, he doesn't, as he driving strikes away. So
yeah, we needed to see that
Legion took a Gold Fury
if they wanted to kill him.
Yeah,
not quite gonna do it.
Legion once again ahead, taking the Gold Fury, 4,000 gold lead right now, and experience lead 4,000, so same, and so basically the same amount in terms of numbers, but Legion is rocking the momentum right now. Panicat is just so far ahead. Panicat should have gone down there. But thing is the on her player, Sergeant Brew, missed a lot of the auto attacks and missed his impale. He's been missing a lot of impales this game, so we need to see him step up his game if he wants to box Panicat, especially this far behind.
That's Onher's claim to fame, honestly, and if you don't land that stun, you can't do anything with him. Like, that's his huge setup, and that's his way of being able to damage. Look at Panicat right now just aggressing Sergeant Brute. Sergeant Brute cannot be down lane right there with no wards. We're gonna see Geb rotate in, looking to knock him up. Gonna not be able to do anything though. We're just gonna see Panicat walk away with no trouble. Easily just gonna pulse this wave. That's a lot of setup for them to not even get the kill.
Yep, and well, Final Stand right now is in a lot of trouble, mainly because of the AD carry. On her, 2 levels down on Panicat. He's 2, 4, and 5 right now, been dying a lot of these fights. Panicat's 8, 3, and 2. So Panicat's been getting so many kills, not that many assists though. So he's not gonna have the gold from assists, but nonetheless, he's still really far ahead at this point. And I want to see Legion start pushing down these damn towers.
Yeah,
none of them have gone down so far.
They had such a lead. Granted, they still have a lead, but it's going to start to dwindle when they can't fight it anymore. They're not taking any towers, and I'm surprised at it.
Alright, so their team fight sucks.
Yes, it does, and we're seeing it right now.
There's going to be engagement right now. Auxilia is going to get destroyed by the Kokokino. Aduro takes out I Am Doma right now in the jungle. It looks like there's an engagement. Once again, Jag Predator uses his bees, is able to get out. DJ Pernicus in the back, and Auxilia falls down to well played. DJ Pernicus taking out Sergeant Brew. Vortexum is gonna pull well played into the tower right now, but there he has 4 players, and Aduro gonna land that ultimate, beautiful ultimate from Aduro. I think that's the first one he's landed all game, but that was
that
one
actually
that
connected.
counted,
yes,
and now they're finally pushing down towers.
and we just talked about no pushing towers. Well, they won a huge team fight, and they're like, yep, there's our tower push. They're easily going to take Tier 1 and Tier 2 mid towers for their first towers of the game, just going 1 and 2. They're going to look to either take right tower down as well, or maybe look to go Fire Giant. It doesn't look like they're going to do the Fire Giant. That'd be a little risky, given that I Am Domo is going to come up, and everyone is coming up as well right now. They just want to take this tower, which is good. I'd like to see them take the tower rather than the Fire Giant right now. It's too risky to take that Fire Giant. Might as well just take that tower. They're pinging Thor right now. They know the Jag might be coming in hot. Not going to be... He is going to hammer in and miss the stun as just going to walk away, but he does save the tower. No, he doesn't. There's a huge wave of minions there just going to take it down easily. That's unfortunate for Final Stand. That's 3 towers done in 1 engagement.
Well, that's what happens. You take a favorable team fight, you push down towers. But the thing is, this Pancake doesn't do that much damage to Phoenixes or towers, so it's all on DJ Pernicus. But however, that's okay because Mercury does so much damage to objectives. He just hits so hard.
Solos them easily. And they can keep a 4v5 with Aduro and Pantyvan, well played, and Panicat all together. They can 4v5 this fight. While we see DJ Pernicus, we've seen it before. DJ Pernicus just goes split pushes all the way to your Phoenix and can take them in no time. That's exactly what DJ Pernicus loves to do. We've seen that before, and he's going to look to do it right now, or not right now, but pretty soon.
And it looks like there's going to be a dive on the Sergeant Brew right now. Panicat takes the skies, is able to pick off Sergeant Brew, and now they just fell back. However, it looks like Thor is in the air right now, trying to dunk himself. He misses his dunk. That's crucial in this team fight. Pantyvan is in the back, fighting Auxilia right now, but in the front, Vortexum is going to 3-man boulder or 2-man boulder, and Aduro's ultimate is going to once again take out Vortexum Jag Predator, fighting 3 players in the front line right now. DJ Pernicus is gonna, looks like juking his,
he is just juking
right now, juking, but that last trident is gonna take him out, but he is gonna get taken out by Pantyvan with the wisp right there. I am almost the last one to live on Team Final Stand, and they're gonna aggress onto this left Tier 1 tower, potentially 2 towers, but I want to see a Fire Giant attempt. However, that is a bit risky because I Am Domo is still there. He has a blink, so he can easily steal it, and that could be a comeback mechanism for Team Final Stand. But the thing is, Legion has the better late game. They have Mercury, they have
and they're already showing
Pomona.
Because they're already almost late game. As we see well played level 20, we see DJ Pernicus level 17, Panicat 17, Aduro 18. They're almost already to their late game at 20 minutes in, and that's only just late mid game right now. We're gonna see just I Am Domo getting just aggressed on trying to secure this, but Panicat and Aduro just destroying him, melting right through him. He is only level 12. He does not have the protections to just go right through all that magical damage. We see well played just jumping around right at the Gold Fury as Legion secures another Gold Fury for this game. This is looking really bad for Final Stand as we see a 16,000 XP difference and a 10,000 gold difference at only 21 minutes in. That is going to be really hard to recover from, especially when we see on her 2 and 6, Hercules 2 and 4. DJ Pernicus is just aggressing right now on Vortexum and just chunking him down as much as he can. I don't know if he quite has the damage he needs to chunk him down yet. Doesn't have enough pen right now, but he does have Rage online, so he's going to be chunking down squishes like Auxilia and even Jag Predator. Going to be chunking him down pretty fast, but still not really a tower pusher at this point.
Nope, and not indeed. But Auxilia right now is just gonna fall behind because he doesn't have that stacking item. I like how Aduro chose to go for the Book of Thoth. Even if you can't get stacks and you can't find them safely, you still get the Book of Thoth because passive gives so much. I mean,
Book of Thoth is one of those stacking items you can buy like 5th or 6th items. Like, it doesn't matter. Exactly. It's such a good item to have no matter when you buy it. And I actually like to see it later than earlier because the stacks don't matter as much. And you can get a nice power boost from a different item first. But DJ Pernicus looking to maybe channel his ult right now, looking to go on someone. But he is going to maybe disengage and maybe looking to grab Poseidon right now. Auxilia just being kind of out of place, but he knows that he has his team right there to back him up. They're pinging hard right now. They want to go onto Hercules. They're saying, hey, he's right here. He's out of place. The rest of the team has to go catch up to come get him. They're zoning him hard. Vortex is going to throw out the big baseball, but nothing going to happen because of it. they're just too tanky. Thor going to go up in the air. Jag Predator maybe looking just to get out. Not sure who he's looking to go on. He might go on Kukulkan in the back, but that'd be spell death for him. Definitely, he is going to go down on Mercury. DJ Pernicus going to just have his Magi's up to totally just take it. He is just chasing him down. DJ Pernicus going to go down. Thor going to get a nice fist going to go on him, but he is going to...
Well played, takes down Vortexium right now, and this is going to be a disengage from Final Stand. Everybody goes down, but DJ Pernicus from the back is going to take out Jag Predator. He's boxing Sergeant Brute right now. Looks like Sergeant Brute is not going to take him down. Once again, Sergeant Brute missing all the ultimates. DJ Pernicus gets a double kill. That should have been... DJ Pernicus should have died there, but Sergeant Brute just missed once again all of his shots, and you can't have that happen. And now Legion's gonna take down the right tower.
They're gonna push this right up to the Phoenix. I mean, they might go.
It looks like a fire giant. It looks like a fire giant.
Yeah, they might force this fire giant. Granted, Sylvanas a little low on mana, not like that matters at all. He just needs to be there for the hog, and which is up at this point, and they are gonna start it with Panda Cat and Aduro just chunking this thing down to over half health already. It's already done to 50% as we see the rest of the team rotating. Well played, trying to zone everyone out. Geb gonna shield already out. We're gonna see it get killed. Legion takes the fire giant. He's gonna look to turn on I Am Domo. He's gonna go down pretty soon. Well played, just chunking him down easily. Meanwhile, we see Auxilia getting hunted down by the rest of the team. Aegis is gonna come out, not gonna save him. Aduro is gonna get the kill with the tornado. Let's see a Phoenix go down right now. Legion is going to group up and go just force this right to the house. Honestly, they could take it. Thor going to come down in the back line. Maybe a misplay there. He is going to be out of place. But a nice pull again through the wall. No one there to follow up, though. He is just going to hammer out and walk down lane. Meanwhile, we see DJ Pernicus down lane there, just pinging. They're looking to go on Thor here as well. The nice root there. He just ones him. Mercury just going to crit him, but he's DJ Pernicus channeling his ult, maybe looking to go. This is going to be probably a disengage as they just push up. They just want to take this Phoenix.
This should be free Phoenixes. At this point, Legion does so much damage in these team fights, and as we saw, Legion was diving towers all the time. And hang on, well play gets a kill on Sergeant Brute as he dived the mid Phoenix. And there's like sort of a team fight going on right now. Very sloppy team fight. Jag Predator in the front line. The Phoenix goes down. DJ Pernicus with the ultimate only hits I Am Domo. However, I Am Domo looks like he's going to take a spill. He's trying to juke, but he is indeed going to fall. Jag Predator is also in a lot of trouble. He's taking a lot of damage. Vortexum is going to get aggressed onto. Vortexum runs into a tornado. DJ Pernicus is just hitting him, throwing him down, diving, and they're going to back out and get the right Phoenix. If I were Legion, I'd probably just go for the game right now. I mean,
I don't know
they're
if
still
they
pretty
can,
healthy.
given
They
there's
got fire
3
giant.
people up, and Sergeant Brute's going to come up. But they could. I think
They
they
got
want to
Freya.
back off a little bit. They cannot go for this Phoenix. There's still left tier 1 or tier 2 tower. They're playing a little safe, which maybe is a good call. Yes, they do have Freya, but Freya is a little low on mana right now and can maybe only do a few more pulses. Not going to be able to really do too much, and that's going to be, they want to just save that for the tower and Phoenix clear, which I kind of agree with. I like the safe play. If they take down all these Phoenixes, they're not going to be able to do anything. And they're going to have to sit back. Final Stand's going to have to sit back on their heels, just trying to survive from minions, honestly.
DJ Pernicus, look at this. They're still fighting 2v5 right now. I mean, DJ Pernicus is in the front. Auxilia looks like he might be aggressed onto right now. Auxilia takes a huge crit that pops. Heavenly Julie, beautiful pull from Pain of Vion. Pain of Vion has been on point with these pulls. DJ Pernicus just double crits and takes it out, and this is all 3 phases down. I Am Domo gonna get taken out by well played. Geb going down. Geb isn't gonna do much in these team fights anyways. He's a walking ultimate and a walking shield basically, but his ultimate is down. So at this point, 3 versus 5, Legion is pressuring the Titan extremely hard right now. They're not completely focusing on it. They're trying to get some kills right now. Panda Cat is just gonna go on Vortexum. Vortexum looks like he's gonna take a spill. Hang on, Panda Cat is gonna get aggressed onto by Jag Predator. Jag Predator gets Panda Cat. There's a lot of the tower objective damage done. But however, DJ Pernicus is still in the fight. It looks like Jag Predator is gonna die, and this is the D side. This is
Did you
game
see that in the back line? Jag Predator tried to get out, and they just waited for it. Great plays by Legion there. They just took that lead. They just took that lead and just ran with it. We saw Panda Cat just destroy the game, 11-4 at the end of the game there.